What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Day Trade with Zay. I'm Isaac. Today is Tuesday, February 1st, and first day of the month. I'm not really seeing any strong setups that I like. You could see here that price is basically just flown up. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what the trade would be. So we'll see right now. We're going to wait for people to hop on. We got about 2 minutes left, and then we'll go from there. Yo. Shit, chilling. What's going on? Yeah, that's really the only thing I see, dog. I don't really see much. Yeah. You think? I don't know. That's literally the only thing I see is the 15-minute 50 EMA or even the 30-minute, but I don't see any like confirmations to take a trade, or I don't really see anything like that. Yeah, nah, I don't want to force anything today. So if I see it like, do its thing right there real quick, I think I might hop in, but well, it has the same setup, to be honest. It's the same, yeah, it's the same exact setup. It's kind of, respected a resistance to support level. Same exact shit. I just don't really see anything like clear. So I'm like, ah. For Nas. For Nas, right? Yeah, the only thing I've seen that could possibly be some resistance is there's a breaker candle like at 15,005 on trading views. So that's the only thing I see is that breaker candle to the left. It's like from January 19th. So that's why I'm like, maybe it does stop right there. But the only shit that I really do see is maybe the 15-minute, the 30-minute, or something like that. Shit, I'm not even sure. For sure. Well, we'll see. All right, then, cool. Later. All right, so just talked to my boy Ryan, and yeah, he's basically saying the same thing. He doesn't really see much of anything except that this 15-minute 50 EMA, this is where it respected yesterday. And this is partly the reason why, well, this is the reason my trade didn't work, is it respected the 15-minute 50 EMA and then broke up to the upside. Never got close to it till about 1:45 this morning, so about 5 hours ago. But I think what it could do, since this was such a strong level for us, is it could possibly sit on top. But truthfully, part of me doesn't even want to take this trade, just because I feel like it could be. I don't know. I don't see confirmations to take this trade. That's the biggest thing, is I don't see so many confirmations. Like when I take a trade, I want to see multiple confirmations that go with um, my trading plan, right? My trading strategy. So one thing I like to do is the break a structure, return to order strategy, right? We don't have that right here just because price has been on a tear the entire time. And I was even thinking a possible break of structure to downside, but we never really had one. Like, yeah, we have a higher high, higher low, but I think this is an entire higher high, higher low, right? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. This one's not a higher high, kind of matched it right here, but it's not breaking down to the downside. So I wouldn't take a sell here necessarily. One thing we did notice, though, is that if you really go from the top, right? Well, not the top, but let's say from this high here. If we go from the top here, I mean, I don't know if it would work, but let's see. I don't want it to fit our narrative, but yeah, even then, it's hard for me to gauge this one just because let's say we did it from here. Actually, let's just call it what it is off of this real major high, right? We have this area at 62% right here, and then we have this ILC up at 65% or 70%. So I think it's possible for it to do this, to just continue up, because we've had all this buildup right here for a week, right? All this correction right here, built a strong support level. We got the huge push up. Still sick that I missed this trade, but you know, so many sales that I had put in my head, but I thought we would see at least a retracement down, and we haven't seen that yet. So that's kind of what's making me, yesterday I thought we'd see a retracement down. Today, I mean, I would expect at least a little bit of retracement just because it's been pushing up so high, but it's really hard to say. For me, I think the trade would, it'd have to be something like this, like a 35 pip stop loss. Oops, let's see. Just below this wick here is something that I look for, but you can see it here. Let's break it down to the 5 minute and see if we see something. Yeah, it's hard for me to say right here. Only thing I could, even then, like seeing this trade right here doesn't make me any more confident about taking a trade. Like, let's say we had a break of structure, return to order, we did the fib from here to here. Even this 62% ILC is way down here, right? And then even this one here, it's been respected a few times, so maybe we could see some respect shown here. I'll draw out the level just because that's at 50%. I mean, yeah, truthfully, I really don't want to go ahead and push the issue on a big trade right here. But I think the biggest, for me, I'm going to be playing off this 15-minute 50 EMA. I think it's the most significant thing we have that would, give us an entry, right? Just because we still see the higher highs and higher lows. I mean, it's possible for it to jump up off right here. Let me actually draw that out. We got some resistance right here. Right? So we got resistance right here and we got support right here. My resistance to support levels, going like that, right? We have it. So you see that there was resistance here, came back up, right? Broke through, a little bit of support, resistance. I mean, I guess it could go a little higher where we could see it something like this, right? Resistance, 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 support, support. So we could see a push up from here, but I don't think I'd want to. I think there's a good chance it does push up from here, right? Off of this 55-minute EMA, but I don't think I'd take the trade right here. I just don't like it. So I think these are two areas where we could see something right here. I'm going to actually draw out the, this is the 15-minute 50 EMA. I mean the 5-minute 50 EMA, right? You see it clear as day right there. And then if we go to the 15-minute down here, shit, the only one thing I do see is a possible push down right here, right? We see a lot of rejection and buildup right here. We could see a push down. But, just being in the spirit of following my rules, I don't think I'd take this trade because we haven't seen a break of structure to the downside. So I don't want to trade against the trend. That's one of the quickest ways to lose money, is trading against the trend. Even though I like, you can see it's getting a little push right here. Even though I like the sell-off, I'm going to stay away from that. So we have here, this is the 15-minute 50 EMA. Go ahead and bring this out. All right. And we'll see what it does from here. So I like to have the 15, the 5, and the 1 up. I'm going to keep the 1 minute up just for our sake on this screen, and then I have my 15 and 5 on the others. But we'll see what it gives us. I mean, I don't think any trade that I take today is not going to be a big lot size if I take a trade. So we'll see what it gives us. That's really what it comes down to, is if it gives us a nice entry, show some respect right here. But if it doesn't, I'm just not going to take the trade. I know I got a couple homies on here, but as much as I want to make you guys some money today, I really don't see much that's clear. Besides a bit of support here, rejections off of this resistance to support level, a possible IOC right here, but I don't see much. So we'll see what it gives us. We got about 5 minutes till open, 6 minutes till open. You see how we just talked about, or we just drew out this 5-minute resistance to support, right? And you can see exactly what it did. Came in, tapped the resistance level, or the supply and demand area, tapped it, and jumped out. So we know this area is strong right here, right? Just because we could see where the supply and demand meets. But yeah, let's see if it gives it to us. We'll see right now. Let's see if there's any news coming out for the day. USD, we got final okay, so we got the Jolts job opening. Yeah, we could see, especially right here, this is 7 a.m. So 7 a.m., we could see actually price wait for this news to come out, right? We have all this news coming out today at 6:45 and then 7. So we could see something like that hit for the wrong. So let's go back to January 4th real quick. That's the last time it was bad, about 500,000 less than they were expecting. So let's just go to January 4th. That might have been the beginning of the end in terms of this whole downfall right here. It sure looks like it. January 4th. So the last time this came out, you can see right here, 7 o'clock. There was a steep drop, 6, 7 o'clock. Right. So this is what happened the last time this information came out. It was a steep drop to the downside, right? 500 pip drop. Let's see if manufacturing was the same. January 4th. January 3rd, yeah, so it was the beginning of the end, really, for it. Yeah. Got about 2 minutes till, or 3 minutes till open. But even on the 1 minute chart, another thing that has me thinking it could possibly push up to the upside is off of this resistance to support, we see 2 strong 1 hour candles, right? Pretty strong. We still got about 32 minutes here. I think there's a chance that, kind of like what